We are here. Hello, baby. Okay, Michigan, we're going to have to take you out of there for a little while. Because you're going to get really annoying today. It's nice to have you say hello when I start the stream, but I'm going to pick your ass up for a little bit. You can come sit over here on the shelf with your friends. Be quiet. Alright, so I was messing around a bit last night, and I've been burning a bunch of my sticks off making power, and I've actually gotten up to almost 900,000 in those batteries. Let's get this box out of here. It's not needed anymore. I made this little messed up hoomajiggy back here, which we're going to fix today, because that was a terrible way of trying to do what I was trying to do. Right in there for now. And I've actually managed to get everything I had in the crusher box crushed. I just have this stuff down here that still needs to go over here. And I've gotten a bunch of stuff washed. And I need to get the centrifuge started back up this morning. I've been working on trying to get that stuff centrifuged down. And yeah, I guess the server did its reboot last night pretty early. Because those boilers are not cooled off. And it's been at least 4 hours since I turned them off. I woke up to get ready to start streaming, and the server was off. Had to be rebooted. Is this restream thing going to get off my damn screen so I can do something? There we go. Stupid thing took forever to load. Because I kind of forgot to load it today. Alright, so also I'm out of creosote again, or will be. I'm full up on charcoal again, so my creosote can't run. So I'm needing to think of a way to get rid of it other than running my electrolyzer. That's my main way of getting rid of it. But like if I need to cook anything, I have those on creosote as well, which is going to make a problem. And I thought of something that Greg had put, and that was that burning boxes wouldn't retain little bits of fluid anymore when you burn them off. So I'm wanting to see, we might actually get around to testing it later, if I put a like 9-inch pipe underneath these, if when the creosote burns out, if it'll switch over to something else automatically and keep going. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to write that down. That Greg actually gave me that as an option. Holy crap. I never thought I'd hear Greg say, make a mass storage for charcoal. Last time I had a mass storage of charcoal, he gave me shit because I had 250,000 charcoal in it. The idea was, Greg, that I was using this thing, that way I wasn't getting way too much. So you wouldn't bitch at me for having way too much charcoal again. Can't believe you actually told me to make a mass storage. Since I'm running my centrifuge, that charcoal amount's going to go down a lot. So it's not too big a deal at the moment. And seeing how we now have so little use for ash, which, by the way, Greg, reminder, these two things still have no use other than making, or actually, wait a minute, one of them does. Oh, forgot, I looked at that last night. If you look at the sodium bisulfite, you can electrolyze that to get sodium persulfate and hydrogen. The sodium persulfite used for bathing stuff. But the potassium one does not. The potassium bisulfite, the only use it has is for making fertilizer. You can't electrolyze it down at all. So I have all this potassium bisulfite, no use whatsoever. So it's just kind of cluttering up my box here, because who the hell needs that much fertilizer? That's a lot of damn fertilizer that I'd be making. Now, granted, I could put I could use up my ash with it and make a bunch just to get rid of it, but I don't need that much fertilizer. Oh, goodness. Now, if there was a way of, like, breaking fertilizer down, or if we actually had a farming system that needed fed fertilizer or something, that would be different. Because, like, at this point, I went ahead and made blocks of ash, which I wasn't going to do, but now that ash has no use other than fertilizer, I went ahead and made a block thing for it. And when that one gets full, I'm going to feed it into a trash can, since we can't make carbon out of it anymore, and it doesn't have really any other uses. Let's get this piping done first. You want to be able to throw ash into a burning box to suppress a fire. I seriously doubt he's going to do that, Junior.
I know, but that would work, wouldn't
it? It would. Slowly, but it would. Greg, I'm a pretty gloomy guy, but I don't need that much damn gray dye. I can't be that gloomy to use up that damn much gray dye. Alright, let's go see exactly how much I need over here. And Greg said, nope, Junior. As I said, seriously doubt it. You'd have to get the actual fuel out of it first, which would burn your damn hands. Ugh. This is a fucking mess and a half that I've made over here. And rather than trying to redo it properly, I ought to just rip it all out and start fresh. Basically, this is supposed to be getting chlorine and water and hydrochloric acid out of the mixer, putting it through here, taking the chlorine and the water and sending them this way. The hydrochloric acid goes that way, and then the water and the chlorine come back up and go back to where they need to go. But because these are stacked like they are here, instead of being, let's see, if I took this one off of here and I put it here instead. Is it still set? Okay. And then I put this back on here. That would work better than the way I had it, but it was letting chlorine go past, and then it couldn't go back down. But by doing it this way, the chlorine and the water are having to come out in separate things. So I need to do it all in one so they can come out together. And I also need to make another filter for the chlorine for that one. And I want to make a non-upal for that. Yes, I'm making non-upals, not quadruples, because it's cheaper. And I'm a dickhead. And I'd rather use 9 rather than 12. Alright, so we need to get 12 of these. And stupid anvil. Oh, hell, put a damn anvil in the middle of my walkway. I did before it was a walkway. Alright, so you get in there. And should be small pipes for the non-upal. Also, why is black quartz not in here, Greg? We have black quartz as a byproduct dust. I can't find it in the quartz list here. And holy shit, did you give black quartz a high enough burning or melting point? I'll show you that in a second. Let's see, pipe. Are you gonna deal with that stupid thing? It'll work faster, it's annoying. Okay, yeah. Small. Alright. And why did I do 12? I only need 9.
Okay. Fuck off.
I didn't want to talk to him anyways.
Yeah, click. Fuck off.
I'm sure you didn't want to talk to him anyways. Oh, fuck him. Alright, so we'll get that done. And I need bronze small pipes as well. Let's go ahead and just come up here and get a bunch of bronze dust. This is all my recycling dust up here. I got a lot of it. I'm going to break my boots if I don't stop doing that. Alright, you go in there. Start cooking. I'm using sticks for my extruder there as well, which I should have switched that over to something else. I also need to get this thing switched over today. Probably going to do a lot of piping today. Hey, N&M, how's it going this morning? Rhinus, why in the world would you limit yourself on carbon? Carbon is one of the most abundant materials in our world. Why would you limit it? This pipe done. There we go. Let's go get this one replaced while the bronze is getting done. I've started GT6 many times as well. Hence all of my different servers. I've started a few that weren't even really seen. Let's see, how am I going to do here? Get rid of that shit. I just don't understand taking out something that you should be able to do as a challenger. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Now, limiting yourself on a mod, you know, say you normally play with Thumbcraft and use it for, you know, doing some of the easier stuff you can do with it, you know, change its recipes so you can't do it, kind of like what they did with Aurora Fury or things like that. That I can understand, but just taking out parts of GT6 doesn't make that much sense to me. But that's just me. Alright, so that's the water one. Greg, the seg needs to say what it's filtering on the tooltip. See there? It says filters for fluid. Does not say what it's doing right now. So I actually got to put it on the pipe for it to tell me. Alright, so that's water. This one is going to be water. Alright, so you go over there. You're going to be the one that needs to go on this side. Give me this one. And we're going to put this one right there. And that'll be for chlorine. I'll open that pipe, that pipe. And we'll put this back in here. That lets the water go out into the trash can. And then we'll put this one in. And I'll take the chlorine down. And I need to get something to drink. Yeah, I also agree with with you there, Greg. That just decide not to use it would be easier than removing it altogether. You know, there are things that I don't do, but I don't go through and take it out of the game. Just I choose not to do it. I don't know what black quartz is from, but it comes off as a byproduct. Let me go grab the stuff here. It comes off of something as a byproduct. And I got enough of it. It says actually additions. I got enough of it that I was trying to use it last night to make silicon. Because I actually made 4 more bules last night. And it's like 2,800 to melt that shit down. Alright, so now we're going to turn these into nanobles as well. As soon as I get enough of them to do it. Yeah, I know, you're done again. Shut up. Alright, Britannia was smoky. Yeah. And I don't even have actually additions in here, so it's quite annoying that I actually get that shit. I think it's barite that I'm getting it from. But I'm not positive. but I'm definitely getting it as a byproduct of something. This is probably going to take more than what I'm making, actually. Just thought about that. I'm only making about a stack, and it's going to take 12 per get back in there. So I'm going to do 12 or 9 per pipe. So let's grab another stack just to make sure. That man, that. See, also bathing purified coal ore in the hydrogen fluoride makes graphite. What the hell would you need so much graphite for? Go mine graphite. That's easy to get. You mean the output doesn't give you fluorine, or you don't know what to do with it? And I actually might go do a little mining today. Y'all haven't seen me mine in quite a while, so y'all might see me do a little mining today. I need to get some damn silver. I've been getting it as a byproduct of one of my tungstens, tungstate, so I'm back up to 66, but I need to get more made. So I might actually go do some mining and mine me up some silver today. There we go. Now we got a bunch of them done. Let's just throw these in here, and they'll get used up here. Stupid bug. Greg says he can't fix it at the moment, which is seriously annoying. I got a lot of little shit I need to get done today. Not any really big projects. Hence why it just says working around the factory. Alright, so let me pull these out of here. Not you, you need to stay. And I also need to go make another filter. Forgot about that. And for some reason I put away one of my pipes. Do you believe? I had 2 there. Maybe I didn't put it away. Alright, so hammer time, excellent. And put them back down for now. Put that in there. Am I really out of zinc foil? I thought I made enough last night. Apparently not. Now, son of a gun. Let's get some zinc. Also might make my alloy smelter mixerator today. So I need to get that done. Let's put that away. And actually, I don't know why I'm just doing one of these. Making lots of filters now, so let's make one more. There we go. Now that I have the aluminum, which I need to get more aluminum as well, and I haven't been doing anything with the bauxite, which is going to be my main way of getting aluminum. I haven't been doing anything with it yet. Hey, we're actually getting some power down here finally. About daggone time. Been running that thing a lot trying to get power down there. Because I had used it all up, and with only running one of them at a time, it's staying a bit low. Alright, so now we need cluster mill. At the cluster mill, for some reason, still sitting over here on the floor. Hooked up and ready to go, so let's see if I have enough power in one of these batteries yet that I can actually run at least a little bit of this through here. So another thing I need to get done is I need to get LV power wired up so I can actually hook this thing up properly. I haven't got that done yet either, but I need more aluminum for that. Okay, so I can get one of them done with the amount of power that's in these batteries, which is about what I figured. So give me U3. And apparently I only grabbed 2. That should do 2 of these. Take this last one out. Sit there for a second. And throw these 2 up here. Give me one of these that are almost, well, not anywhere near almost full. And switch this over. And get this last one done. I might actually be able to get some aluminum out of my almandite, because I do have a medium voltage electrolyzer. I can't remember if it takes medium voltage or high voltage for that. I can get some more out of clay because, you know, I have brown clay over there just sitting around that I'm getting out of washing hematite and shit. So I guess I could do that as well. Alright, let's put this one in. Let's see. Put that there. And now I need some hydrochloric acid. There is a little bit in this bath yet. Not quite sure how I got so little amount in there. There's a very small amount in there. So let's see if I can pull that out into a drum. This hydrochloric acid is not a gas, so it should work with the tap. So if I do that, and I've got one here with nothing in it. So, and it don't work. Hydrochloric acid is a gas. How the hell is hydrochloric acid a gas? Hydrochloric acid is not a gas. I've seen it. I've used it. It's a liquid. What the hell kind of crack are you smoking, Greg? Alright, so with hydrochloric acid being a gas, I'm going to have to do this a little bit different way. I need to get this crap out of here. But I have no idea what I'm going to do with. That'll be enough for now. just so I can get this out of here and run a little bit. Are you sure about that, Greg? Because we used it in like 6th grade science class. And it was definitely not a gas when we used it. It was definitely a solid liquid. Alright, so let's put that there. Turn this back on. Which for some reason I didn't make a motor for that one. So right now or on-off switch for that. So for right now I've just been pulling the motor out. And when these 3 mixers go, and they keep turning themselves on and off like that, shit gets laggy as hell, Greg. Ah, shit. What'd I do? Damn it! Stop it! What the hell did I pick up now? Stupid ass thing. I took out a tiny pipe. Oh, I took out that pipe. Stupid ass damn things. If they won't allow me to pull things out of them. I hate the fact that you can get inside this box. Makes things really, really annoying. How are you doing? You're doing nothing because of your full-on stuff again. I need to deal with that. Give me this. Actually, those bound boxes are annoying. Alright, you go there. Why are you not going? Won't fill adjacent. And why is the pipe empty? I'm missing 2 of them. Oh, it probably burnt the damn things. At some point. Well, here. Take these. Those won't burn. Are you happy now? You're happy now. Alright. Now I'll just turn you back on. How about that? Kiss my ass. Alright, so where is my juice? There's my juice. And I am out of juice. Aha! I got juice. I said when in a solution. What the hell do you mean when in a solution? Now you're speaking, science shit I don't know. Alright, so this should be hydrochloric acid, which it is. So give me this. I'll put this on here. We'll do that. And then we can put these back in here. And that'll allow the hydrochloric acid to go through. Are you heavier than air? It doesn't fucking tell me. Kind of figures. But I do believe I can do it off the side. I think if I do this, and I do that. Oh, probably not. Okay. You're definitely not leaving. Alright. So, we'll try the top. You definitely went through that time. I seen the machine go on down there. Alright, so there we go. We got that. Now we need to get this pipe taken care of. coming up here. And now that the machine's running, I'm going to have to wait a minute to connect it all here. But let's see, are you the right one? What are you? You're chlorine, exactly the one you need to be. Good for you. So we're going to hook that there. I'll do that. And we got water in there now. And we need the water up to that one. So we'll do that. And we'll put the water one onto here. Check and make sure it's right. And connect you there. You there. And now my water should be leaving. And it is. Alright. So now once this machine gets done emptying everything into this pipe, I can pull these last few pipes out of here. I want to get the rest of the chlorine out of there before I do it. I'll pull those three out and put in three of these. Pull them out of there for a minute. Two more of these. Oh, I need to be down here, not up there. You guys empty yet? Empty, empty, empty. Hopefully not in backflows. There we go. There we go. So now that I got all that done, I should be able to put this motor back in here, going up to the mixer, and let that run a little bit. I'm going to have to get some more rock salt in there, and that'll work through this Lite that I have in here, because Lite has like no decent byproducts. See how much my FPS has gone down? It takes a hell of a hit when those three mixers start fluctuating like that, on and off. You'll see how much rock salt I got left. I've been using a lot of rock salt. Oh yeah, we got a lot left. It's not a big deal. It's one thing that the new World Gen is going to be nice with all that salt and rock salt, because there's a lot of uses for it. So it's definitely going to be nice having lots of it sitting around. Let's see. Is it you that has the potassium bisulfite? No, you got sticks. Where the hell did I put the potassium bisulfite? I done lost the shit. Alright, you got sticks, you come over here. Get your ass in there. Where in the hell? There you are. I'll say over here. Which I don't even know. Do I have to move this? Yeah, that one right there would probably kick it. Let's get some of this out of here. Hopefully Gregor would give us a way to break this shit down eventually. Or give it another use, something. This stuff is useless. I'm gonna have to make me another box just to store this shit in. Yeah, a barrel. That's what I meant. As I have made a lot of it. Oh, lots of calcium. Calcium, you can stay in there. Sodium, calcium, and potassium. I doubt the calcium has a use either. Alright, so that's enough for now. The rest of you fuckers can stay in here until I get a proper barrel for it. Just sit over here in the middle of the floor with all the mess. Because I have a lot of it. Alright, so we've got a lot of hydrochloric acid done. And the manganese chloride dust I actually got to cook that down to run in here. But right now I have this in here that needs to get ran. Trying to get some of my green vitriols run off because I've been running a lot of them purifying pyrite. I was annoyed when I wanted to mix milk with some popcorn plant to make food and it was raining. Popcorn plant? What in the world is he talking about? Alright, so we got that part done. So that can run for a little bit. Annoyingly, I'm probably going to have to shut it off here in a minute. Because it is lagging the shit out of my FPS. Let's get these out of here. I've been running a lot of Russellite. Bad thing is I don't really want to use it to make tungsten. I've got 800. Wanted to make cereal. Okay. But yeah, I got 800 of them. But I don't want to use them because they don't have a proper way of processing them yet. You just throw them in a crucible. So what I've actually been doing is running the Russellite through and getting the tungstate off of it. And then I'm going to use tungstate, LV tier, and tungsten. Well, there isn't tiers in GT6 when it comes to cooking things. And I'm not technically at LV tier currently. But yes, you should have tungsten at or before you get to LV electric. Because you have two different tiers basically when it comes to that kind of stuff. You have your electrical and you also have your crucible. And your crucible should be pretty much all the way leveled up to tungsten before you start making electricity. And to process it down to get the tungsten out of it, you don't really need to be able to store power. You need to be able to make it. Well, you really don't even need to be able to make it, because all you need is a mixer. And I use LV power now. Oh, goodness, for my mixers, but I don't need it. I can actually use steam engines, which is the way I had them set up originally. Was to just use boilers that I had back here. But technically, I guess I'm at HV because I do have HV batteries and HV battery box. Let that thing run and start filling again. I use quite a bit of it running that one thing of vitriol. I need to get some more ways of making power. Because right now I'm quite low on power production. But that's because all I'm doing is, burning off my oil stuff and my sticks. I need to get into making methane, and maybe we'll work on that this week. There's my damn lighter. There's my damn lighter. Alright, kick those back on. There is no high pressure steam boilers or steam turbines. GT5 and GT6 completely different animals in that way. Man, we gotta get water production back up here. There is solar, but that's what I normally go with, is solar. I want to try something different this time. Technically, if I had the old or the new World Gen, I would probably go with a higher coal powered plant, because there's so much damn coal. But I still have old World Gen around here, so there isn't that much coal out there. All in one spot. I'd have to go find different ones. Now, I have a lot of diesel I need to get burned off. And actually, since we're getting a bit on the propane and the butane side there, let's go ahead and kick these on. Start burning off some of them gases. I don't have kerosene or petrol, so I'm not going to kick them on. And it looks like I'm actually getting low on soul sand oil again. I need to go find some actual proper oil. And I don't have oil shale because I don't have the new World Gen. So getting oil is a bit more difficult. And supposedly out here in the world, there is oil somewhere. Right there. Supposedly there's oil right there. So I need to go check on that. But with that being about 3,000 blocks away, I want to do that when everything is not running. I don't like leaving the factory with my boilers running unless I know that I have enough water production to keep it going, and right now I don't. The only way I keep up on distilled water right now is I always run my sluice and make sluice juice to dry, because I have 3 dryers downstairs. I need to either move this one downstairs and make a couple more to go with it, or I need to upgrade it and move it. I'm not sure which yet, but I need to have more for that for sure to just sit and run. I also want to work on today getting some Invar burning boxes made, because I have all of these steel boilers around here. This one being one of the major ones. You know, I've got 3 of them sitting here. Let's see. So if I go to burning boxes and I look at the steel one, energy out is 32. Oh, damn it. And if I look at the Invar one, it is 64. So I could replace 2 of these with 1 of these here. Now I have to be careful here because I can't replace the last one. I have to keep that one, but I could at least replace this one with Invar and only need 2 here. And that would help with the efficiency. Now, problem being, I'm already trying to burn up. I cannot stop yawning this morning. I just woke up. I should not be yawning. I'm trying to burn up the charcoal, so, you know, it's kind of, you know, which do I want to do? Burn it more efficiently or get rid of it quicker. But, like, this one here, which is going to my press, I can upgrade it, and it would give me more power. So I think I might do that. This one here as well, which actually this one's going to be coming out pretty soon. Let me look into aluminum right now and see what I can do to get some aluminum. Because I definitely need to do that. Because then I can hook up more electric things if I have shutoffs for them. Right now, brown clay, I only have 20. So I don't have a lot of ways of getting aluminum there. Almandine, I got 49 of those. And I do believe this takes HP to break down. Electrolyzing 280. Yeah, that's 256. Yeah, that's HP. So we're not doing that. Let's see. I have a lot of... Where'd it go? I guess I don't have a lot. I have 80 kaolite, which is a lot of aluminum content, but it's 238, so it's still... Well, actually, that's high-end medium voltage now. 256 is 2 medium voltage batteries. So I guess I can run that. I'll just have to make another medium voltage battery because right now I only have 1. So I'd have to make a second one and I could run that. Let's see, what else do we have? I do have some, I guess I don't have very many of them either. I was going to say I have some sapphires I could run too. But, I don't have a whole lot of them. I can run them at only 84. And they have a lot of aluminum in them. So it's just a matter of going and getting me a sapphire vein and getting that stuff done. Damn it, stop falling off the scaffold. I've got a lot of bauxite up there, but if I remember correctly, processing this is going to be a whole different thing now. Let's see. So I can run it through an autoclave with sodium hydroxide and steam, and that'll give me sodium aluminate, tiny refined ilmenite ore, tiny refined rutile ore, and then the sodium aluminate I need to put in a bath of water, and that'll make sodium hydroxide and aluminum hydroxide. Alright. And that is it. That's the only thing I can do with bauxite. So I need to get an autoclave made for that. So, haven't got that done yet. I will need to do that at some point. Let's see if my water is going up over here. 196. I think I was at 205, wasn't it? Yeah, it definitely looks like I'm going down. And that's because I'm running the boiler over here that doesn't have a return system. These sets over here do not have a return system to bring the distilled water back. And I still ain't filling them, but shit. So I need to turn the sluice on. Which is not a problem because I've got plenty of room in there, plenty of stuff to run. Let's go ahead and turn that on, then I can turn the dryers on downstairs. That's the shredder. That's the sluice. Which is going to be nice this week. Greg has put in the changelog he's making KU machines run multiple things in parallel, depending on the tier. Because the crusher can't keep up with the sluice anywhere close. It is so slow. So it'll be nice that if I make a better one, make like a steel one, it'll not only go faster, but it'll do multiple in one run. How do you get coal? You go mine it up. Depending on which world gen you got, on which way it's going to come in. Or which way it's going to be found out there, really. In the old world gen that I have, I can just go find sand and gravel pits full of coal, but in the new world gen, you don't really have that. You actually have to go and find a layer of it. That's the one nice thing is it has a huge ass layer. And there's so much of it, you're never going to get through it. Well, you probably will, but it's a shit ton.
Now, the lignite layer that I found was about 5 chunks by 10 chunks, I think, and about 8 blocks deep. Or sometimes deeper.
Yeah, we haven't gotten through ours yet. We have a regular coal one that looks like it's going to go on forever. And we are out. So I need to make another trip to the nether. How am I doing on water? 190 or 180. You can see that far away, 190. But it looked like it was on 197, so it should actually be going up Let's get rid of this pipe. Don't need that on me. Need to actually clean out my inventory real quick. Haven't done it in a while. So I guess I might as well get it done. What the hell is this? Oh, the same site. Okay, you go over there. Alright. What the hell is this? Why am I holding this? I'm supposed to go in the box earlier. And we're getting a little bit more of that Lite work through. It takes for a lot of hydrochloric acid to use this shit up. Or to process this shit. Alright, so you're gonna go in the shredder as well, and later on when I'm not streaming I'll start running that stuff through there. Just running the shredder at this point is just kind of annoying as hell because I gotta clean out the box because I don't have enough electrum to run the rest of my pipes. So it's just me standing here going from here to there and then getting some other shit done in between. You're gonna wait until Greg gets all the way done with GT6 before you try to play it? You're actually going to be missing a lot of things, man, because a lot of things changed over time. Some things for the better, some things, maybe not. But things have definitely changed a lot. And I don't know if he's going to get it done in a year. There's a lot of content still missing. So I don't think he's going to get it done in a year. Alright, so I'm done cleaning out my inventory for the moment. No, I'm not. I want to get rid of this chest. And I'm going to get this thing over here set up. Dun, dun, dun. Just deciding how I want to do this. This out of here. Give me the tab. How much juice do I got left? I got a little bit left. Dun, dun. What do we got right below here? Okay, so this is... I could almost put my coagulator right between them. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. If I do... As long as I don't empty it, I really don't need a filter for that. Just make sure, let's do one. Y'all are probably thinking, what in the hell is he talking about? Like talking to myself at this point. There we go. Alright, so I'm not going to be running these fluids in here together. So one pipe would be fine. I'm going to run this right down through here. And let's go down the stairs here. And we'll do this down to, see that there. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Okay, so put my flooring back. I'm going to put my fluid filter on this side. I'm going to mark it for current juice. I'm going to put that right there. That right there. And actually, I should do that the other way around. I think. Because if I don't do it the other way, then I'm going to run into a problem. Let's just do 2 filters. Then I'll make sure I won't have a problem. 2 filters is always safer. Let's go ahead and... Do I have another screw in here? I do have one more aluminum screw. Good. So you go right there. You get in there. And I don't have any sticks on me. Give me some sticks. By the way, for anybody that doesn't know it or might care, I updated all my GT6 packs this weekend, and I changed around the way the download area on my website is, so everything's a little more, well, a little less congested. I separated out the GT5 packs and GT6 packs into their own separate areas. So I got a little bit of that work done this weekend. But got everything updated, including getting the right tech guns into GT6 Fight, changed around some configs that I apparently had been lazy and hadn't gotten done. Alright, so now that that's done, there's nothing in the coagulator. So let's take it downstairs. It's going to go here. And we're going to get a wooden barrel, because that'll be low enough that it should not be bothered by the fire. We're going to put it here. We're going to open this to it, and we want to make sure that it will not fill adjacent at the moment. Oh, Greg, are you going to tell this thing to work so we can tell if it's doing anything? Alright, so turn this on, and I have some stuff here somewhere. Why are you even in there? Come here. You need to go over here, because you're just sitting there taking up space. So stop it. Centrifuge is not running because we are full of shit. I'm gonna have to turn that thing off for a little bit until I get the shredder back going. The progress sensor for the Bumbleberry. Alright, so there's my sticky resin. Stick that in here. And that'll start running, but it'll stop it right here because the filter's not turned on. Check on my distilled water. It's not going to be allowed. You're a mean ass. Just gotta tell you that. Okay, we're at 215. So we're definitely going up. There'll be an advanced bundleary for that later. I'm going to go pick some currents. That way I've got some in there to run as well. Make sure everything's running like it should be. Yeah, we do definitely need a suit to not get stung. Hey, look. We got an apple. And get these currants off here. And we're going to make some more juice today. And some more rubber. Alright. I don't put that. Fuck it. Get in there. So now I got me some currants from the juice. Why didn't I grab some more sticky resin while I'm here? Yeah, the smoker thing's actually a good idea too, because that's something they definitely have that they use to be able to get in and check on bees. But a smoker tool would actually slow them down, because while they're being smoked, they're not producing either, right? So the smoker would have to like stop them from progressing at all, because it like calms them, relaxes them, puts them to sleep, something. That's something forestry actually added in 110 or 112. I know it's in 112. We can just make CO2 gas and blast a fire extinguisher at it. That'll put their asses to sleep. Alright. Kick all that shit in there. And now my sticky...
Permanent.
Oh, you don't want to permanently kill them? That ain't even fun then. And I brought this damn thing down here and forgot it ain't gonna do any good. So give me that. I actually need it up here. So I can set the filter first. Alright, so there we go. We can now set the filter. So now it should let it down. And put it in here. Go upstairs and get the barrel. I'm going to put my stupid mattock I'm trying to break. There we go. And we'll put it down there as well. Underneath it. And there we go. So now that's going to run, and it's actually not going to give a shit if there's if this is set to go in or not, because it's going to pull from it. The GT5U is on hold until they get off their asses and decide to put out an actual update that fixes this shit. They've been screwing around with releases forever, and it doesn't seem like anybody on the GT5 side really gives a shit to do anything. I was working on that 08 pack, and same thing. I kept finding bugs that have been fixed a long time ago in 09, but nobody wants to backport them to 08. So it just seems like right now, nobody really gives a shit about GT5. So I'm taking a break on GT5 and just working on GT6 stuff for right now. The world's still there, the server's still there. I actually brought the GT508 server back up this weekend. But the chances of me doing anything on there anytime soon is pretty slim. Get back here. I wasn't done with you. I just wanted to break that damn size so I get the end bar out of it. I was gonna loot your ass. Aha, I heard you. Get back here, you bastard. Stop fucking off in the middle of the fight. I hate fighting these dorks. You always want to fuck off in the middle of a fight. And there's so many places around here they can hide. I'll probably never see that guy again. Who knows where he went. But I'll keep my Matic on me. Damn it. My shredder box is full. And so is my centrifuge. Go ahead and close that back up. Yeah, GT5 is pretty close to being dead to me. I really do want to get to Fusion, but they have done so much shit to screw that mod up that I just can't be bothered to give a shit anymore. It'd be nice if somebody gave a shit about fixing both of them. I can't believe how long they've been on the I think they're on pre-4 at this point? I'm not sure. I know there's at least a pre-3 out there. I think there's a pre-4. I can't remember. But they've been on these pre's forever and ever. It's just annoying as shit. And every time you go over there to the Discord to talk to them, you know, nobody's working on shit. Nobody cares to work on shit, so. And hell, for some reason, the GTCE group went and made their own Discord. Not quite sure why. And it looks like they might actually be putting out the Community Edition 112 before GT5 even gets the next update out. So I might be working on it next. And GT5 has just become way too much of a mess. I actually have somebody that's trying to get me to go back and do Fear the Night again. So you guys might get to see that sooner or later. I definitely won't say soon because, like I said, I got a lot of work that I want to get done right now with GT6 stuff. I want to get GT6 Lite a lot closer to endgame in case Greg adds something that I need to test that's late game, and I want to get GT6 Lite up and going better than what it is. I actually want to get some machines and shit done over there. So a lot of my time is going to those two. And I've been trying to get back on GT6 only. I was actually there last night. Fear the Night GT6, I'd have to talk to the guy that does it, because I could not make that. I could not do all the HQM shit to make it as good as he does. So I'd have to talk to Econ about it and see. But I would venture to guess until there is more late game content, he won't do Fear the Night in with GT6. But I'd have to talk to him to find out, what he has to say about it, because I actually have no idea. I don't have it in me to do HQM. I actually despise doing it. It's too much typing. And oh yeah, the freaking nasty ass mobs from it. Yeah, that's a different story, but I could add them into a pack for sure, but I don't like that fucking mod. The only reason why I'm thinking about doing that server again is because somebody wants a harder pack, wants to play a harder pack that'll kill them like that. Because right now I got them playing my GT5 08, which is super easy. And they were trying to do Fire in the Pipe, which is a very, very hard pack because there's no natural health regen in it. Yeah, Lycanite mobs. I hate them things. Fire in a Pipe is a GT5 pack that has no natural health regen in it, and it's a pain in the ass. There's other things that make it a pain in the ass too. Alright, Greg, have a good one. If they want a hard pack, I might be able to put something together if I get time. Well, I'm not sure. It's Treasure that actually wants it. But I don't know if he wants GT6 or if he wants to try to finish GT5. Because I know he said that he wants to finish GT5 at some point, but I don't know if that's what he's wanting right now. But yeah, Tech Guns plus Lycanites, that would be hell right there. Have a good one, Greg. Enjoy your late lunch, dinner, whatever the hell it is. I'm going to make a little bit of more hydrochloric acid, and then I'm going to be calling it a day today. Because I woke up with a freaking headache today. And I don't really have a whole lot of actual projects that I want to get done. Why are you... You're full of latex already. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing when I've always done that I haven't done here that I probably ought to. And that's I usually have 2 coagulators. Because it is quite slow running the latex. Back on the old Thylacraft GT6, I actually had an entire tank for holding the latex, and then 2 or 3 coagulators. So But I'm not planning on doing anything close to that on here because I'm not needing that much rubber at a time. At least not now. At some point I might.
Yeah, I still haven't found a high need for it myself.
Yeah. Other than a little bit of pipes, there's not a whole lot that you need it for. Why did you stop? Let me
Oh
guess
yeah,
you.
that's right. You can make rubber pipes.
Yes.
I completely forgot about it. I can make all of my water lines and stuff that.
Yes, you can.
Oh, sweet. Thanks. Because I've got lots and lots of latex.
You're welcome.
Actually, I have a double chest full of sticky resin with nothing to use it for.
Yeah, that's a lot of sticky resin.
Yeah,
Torches, man, torches.
I've stopped collecting it from the trees.
Yeah, I collect it every now and then when I go by, but usually I forget. Alright, so I got my water deficit dealt with. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it I Can't Stop Yawning. And I've got to get that shredder run, and like I said, that is going to be super boring and annoying as shit. So I think I'm going to call it, get that turned on and taken care of, and get some silver mined up. And then Junior's got the day off, so I'm sure him and I'll do something else in a little while. So, have a good one.